pop his.
And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster. I'm touching base with you, and I have my partner in crime on a Friday, on our wonderful Focus Friday, Mr. Chris Edwards. What's going on, folks?
I'm good. How are you today?
I am good. I had my first therapy session on Wednesday. Then I had to follow up with another therapist that will help you execute your goals and so it was really good. I said, I'm enjoying this process. So both women are excellent so far.
Awesome. Just a side note, I'm gonna have to jump off at 12 noon exactly today.
No problem. Okay. We'll keep pressing on if we are going to. But yeah, so that would be the therapy sessions are really good. I have to tell you, I'm really enjoying the conversations. So
good for you.
They said, what's your ultimate goal in all of this? I said, I'm just learning. I haven't done therapy in this way. So I'm just curious because I want to encourage my friends and my audience and my podcasting community and all the folks that therapy is good. And I want to know the process. That's all.
Nice.
She's like, really? I said, but that's it, really. That's it. I said, I pretty much know what I want in life. I have my goals already. But if you can help me execute my goals, then I'm open to it, whatever this offers. So I have 8 weeks of doing this, and then it's over, and then we figure out what goes on next after. So I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah, therapy is good though. Therapy, what it's done is when they ask questions about particular things, you don't necessarily think about those kinds of questions or those particular things. If that makes sense. So they help you to kind of like re-engage a lot of thoughts. So
I'm just gonna turn on one more light real quick.
Week 1. It is week 1. And so I'm enjoying it. So good morning to everyone. I see in the building is the wonderful Hannah. Good morning, Ron and Chris and Touch Base Daily family. She is taking back her number 1 spot. And number 2 in the building is Kim. And we also have Mr. Adrian Florence Sunny Boys in the building. And Hannah says, good morning. Aya is in the morning. Aya. Sorry, Aya. Good morning, Aya. Kimmy is now saying hello. She sends the greetings to people individually first, and now she's sending them out. And we have in here, Lisa is in the building as well. So make sure you hit the likes and let people know that we are in the building. Kelly A is in the building also. Good. Oh, let me get that up there. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. It is Friday, and it is Focus Friday. It is Focus Friday here today. And this is the day that we spend our time sharing about accounts that inspire, encourage, and inform. Inspire, encourage, and inform. So if you have a particular person that you are following in social media, make sure you can put it into the comment box and make sure you put FF, and put it into the comment box, and then we can look it up and we can all learn about that person or that particular company or whatever it is that inspires you, informs you, or encourages you. Chris, what's going on in your world, sir?
We just finished another week. I can't believe it's Friday already. I feel like it just started. Actually, one of your one of my good friends, Rex and Brian, are going to be joining us this weekend. So actually, they should be downstairs right about now. So don't be surprised if he pops his head in here at some point.
Oh, that would be great. Just bring Rex right on in. That would be great. Just give him another chair. Pull up a chair, Rex.
Or they might be going on the tour.
Yes. So
Yeah.
okay, see,
So
he's
just
gonna
hanging
be
out this weekend.
he's hanging out at the new apartment, the
Yeah.
new digs.
The new place. The new place. Yeah.
Yes. How are you? And now you've been there. Well, how are you enjoying the new apartment?
Dude, next week, Friday makes 2 months since we've been here already.
2 months already. God,
2 months. Listen,
holy.
I'm enjoying it. You know, we've had some people over. Actually, month of July has been really busy. We've had a lot of people over, and then we've been just like taking advantage of everything. We've grilled on the rooftop. We've hung out in the pool with family. Just meeting a bunch of new people. Like every day, you meet someone different in the community, um, and just taking full advantage of all the new eateries that are opening up
Mhm.
here and that type of stuff. So, yeah, we've just been enjoying the place. And I mean, the one thing I will say, and this is why I want to do this type of living. Whenever there's an issue, I don't want to have to go there and fix it and do it myself. I just want to be able to call someone and say, "Hey, this needs attention," and they come and do it. Like we had noticed there was a wasp pot starting to form.
Oh, really?
So we went in our app and put in the request for them to come out and take care of it. They came yesterday, and instead of just taking care of the one, he made sure to look. He found 3 other wasp nests hanging
Wow.
out. So he took those out too. So I was like, I love it here. Love it here.
I love
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's what's great about living in a condo or a co-op. I would live in a co-op.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a problem, I just simply call it up and they come and fix it. They fix the windows, they fix this, they fix that. I
And
love
they're
it.
they're
That's what I'm
they're
gonna miss.
very fast, they're very efficient, and they're always they want to serve. There's a survey after everything you do because everything's done through the applications basically. Love it. Love it here.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And so yeah, so that's what's going on. Today we're supposed to have another person to view the home. And for those that are just catching up, I did have a buyer, but at the moment we're ready to sign the contracts. She says, no, it's too much pressure. It's too much pressure. So I've been told. And so we went back to the drawing board. And so then we had an offer at the offer price. And then we had a family came in on 2 evenings ago, which was interesting because no one has ever viewed the apartment in the evening. So it was about an
Oh, that's a
hour,
nice.
so it was about 2 hours into what we call the golden hour. And the mother and father want to buy it for their daughter. So we are now, the contracts are now going to in place right now, but we still have the apartment still on the market because we still have scheduled for an open house on Sunday. And then I proposed to my broker, Tom. I said to him, I said, look, why not have a golden hour opening on Wednesday? He says, I never thought about that. We've never really do that. And I said, look, the magic in this apartment is the sunset.
Yeah,
It's the sunset, is the
that's
golden hour going into the blue hour. I said, I mean, not that they're going to stay here long, but if they get a good glimpse
that's
of
when you should have
the
the open house.
magic,
Yeah,
and so that's what happened with this couple. They came during the
and seeing the
golden
twinkling
hour,
of the
and
lights
they got to see
in the city.
they saw that the sun was going down. They could see the city like getting ready to light up. And they were like, they immediately put in an offer. So
That's awesome.
I need to go higher though. I need the offer to go higher. I need a bidding war. We have several people scheduled for Sunday, and we are now going to do a golden hour open house on
Nice,
Wednesday.
nice.
So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens, but we got to get it done because I am ready to move on. I am ready to pack up everything. Well, really not pack up, give everything away. I'm really not taking much with me. And yeah, so I'm excited. I cannot wait to
I'm excited for
travel.
you.
I
I'm excited for
cannot
you.
wait to go visit my friends. I miss my friends, and especially I'll be in North Carolina. I'll be in South Carolina. I will be in Delaware because I'm coming to see you, Chris. I'm coming to hang out with you and Ron. I'll be in
We got you.
Delaware. I will be in different places, DC, wherever my friends are, I'll be visiting, and that's what it comes down to. And just taking this time, this period of a year and a half to 2 years, just figuring it all out, and then at the end of 2 years, I will decide on where my permanent home will be. So yeah, so that's what we do. That's what we're doing. It's exciting. It's an exciting period, but I cannot wait to get this part of my life behind me. Like, close the door, chapter closed, it's over, and now
Time to
move
move
forward.
on.
It's time to move on.
Yeah.
It is. Now my brother's been sending me photos of houses, and he's not ready to see me leave the country. He is like, oh, look at this deal over here. Oh, look at this deal over here. He
Well, you
sends
know what it
me
is?
IGs
He doesn't want you to leave.
and I said, he said, why do you have to go so far away? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, Neil, my brother's name, Neil. I said, Neil, there's nothing you can do at this moment to convince me to stay in America. Even if you gave me a house for $1, I don't want to be here. Just like, I'm just done with the country. I mean, not that I don't want to keep my citizenship. I love being a citizen, and I have.
Well, you're ready to move on.
Attachments and family here, but I'm ready to wake up in the morning, get in a Jeep, head out to the safari. That's what I'll be doing my first half when I get to Namibia, and going out and taking people on safari and teaching them how to photograph wildlife, and so you guys are getting a good glimpse of what my first project will be in my job, and being out there and waking up just waking up to nature, walking down to the beach and then seeing thousands of flamingos moving across the sand and waters, and I get to photograph it every other day, every morning if I decide to. If I want to go for a walk, I won't go for a jog, but if I go for my distant 4-mile walks, I'll go down to the waterside. Yes, I am. And then I can make my calendars, I can make my book, I can do all the things I want to do finally. And that is what I'm looking forward to. I told him, I said, if you are not, I almost wanted to say what my sister said years ago, when she wanted to get married, we were against her getting married. And I said to her, she yelled at us and said, if you're not with me, you're against me. But no, Neil's with me all the time. But Neil is a precious, precious. And but I told him, I said, look, I'll be back. I'll be visiting. And then it's also some things I'm also in the works of, kind of like, just in case I decide to come back to New York. I don't
see that happening.
But I don't see it happening.
I don't see it. I see you maybe moving somewhere south.
No, never the South. Never the South. Never.
No, not at all. Not
never,
even like
ever.
South Carolina.
Nope.
Where your friends are?
Never in the South. I would never.
Okay.
Ever live in the South among the Southerners. I am not.
Okay.
I am not wired for the South.
Okay.
But Vermont, Massachusetts, somewhere way upstate New York. In
Maine, those are beautiful places. Yeah.
Michigan, maybe northern Michigan,
Maine
maybe
in the fall.
Yeah, that I would live if I decided to come back to America. It would definitely be in a rural area north.
Well, you like it cold, so you don't like the summer anyway.
Cold. I can't stand the heat. Oh no! And I know the Southerners everybody has air conditioners in their homes. And when Adrian and the family went last year to this beautiful home in South Carolina, that house was gorgeous. That house was beautiful. And I was like, well, I could live here. But when I walked out the door, I was like, oh no.
Boom. You got hit by that heat.
The only saving grace for that home was the pool in the backyard, and that Adrian, Nancy, and all of them were there. And I had a great time, family time. It was so,
Oh,
that was priceless time.
talking about pool. So yesterday,
Mm.
after we got off, I grabbed my phone, put on my swim trunks, grabbed my towel, and for lunch, I sat up by the pool, got in the pool. I even took a meeting while I was in the pool. I was like, you know what? I like this life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do this. And today it's definitely a pool day. It's going to be really hot today. So while you were talking, I scrolled through and
I see
post
that.
all of these.
Oh, it's Adrian talking about they trying to buy a whole New York City apartment. Who? Donovan and Darian? Wait, what's going on?
That's what I get. Because he was saying he bought them a car and now they're trying to buy a New York City apartment.
Are they really? Hey, if we didn't need the money, I would say, come, they can have this apartment.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Donovan and Darian having this apartment? I mean, that would be like, they would be like, oh, we are chill. We are like the bomb. We got the hot sky. We're living on the horizon here. We're living with the skyline view.
Yeah.
Man, if I had that kind of money, I would definitely do it. I would say, boys, you got it. But I need my money. I can't do it without the money.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. But it's interesting. Several of the apartments that have sold here over the last 10, 15 years in this building are parents buying their children in these apartments because they're great apartments to start off your life with. I mean, the structures are good, the rooms are huge. You can't beat
your
size apartment
huge.
and square footage.
In New York,
walls are thick in New York City. The new construction, you get nothing. You could barely fit a bed in your new construction bedroom.
And you can hear your neighbors.
And you can hear all your neighbors. Here you can't. I mean, sometimes you can. Sometimes you can hear my neighbors once in a while, but very rare. And but I mean, there's been several cases here where the parents have rolled up with a suitcase loaded with money. And said the apartment downstairs, where my buddy used to live downstairs, a woman rolled up with more than $600,000 in a suitcase, rolled up.
That's dangerous.
And I was like, who rolls up with? And she bought the apartment in cash.
Were they foreign? Were they foreigners from another country?
I don't know if they were foreigners.
Most times they roll up with cash money.
Well, I do know that they were a Jewish family because their son is Jewish.
Okay. They got money too.
And then next thing you know, he was living downstairs. I mean, rolled up. And then there's another person, I think it's the building across, same thing happened, rolled up with $900,000 in a roller. Who walks around with $900,000?
Somebody wants to get robbed.
I was like, what? But there's been other cases like that in this co-op that people have rolled up with money to buy the apartment for their kids. I don't know where the money comes from. Maybe it's off the books. I don't know. Why would you buy it in cash? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of these people are coming from out of the country with cash money. I mean, that's the problem that New York City is having right now with the housing, because most of these properties are being bought by outside foreigners that have cash money, and cash is king. Nobody wants to deal with a bank. If you don't have to deal with a bank and just can get that cash money, they're going to take that deal, even if it's less.
It just says, current day, I'm plotting. Help me, Jesus. And now Kimmy says these people don't like banks. I don't know. That's kind of crazy, though.
I don't blame them, though.
It's not just once. It's several times. It's happened here at Clinton Hill. So it just blows my mind. Cash is crazy. Let me get this certified check real quick. Oh man, Janet's in the building. She says, "Good morning, good morning, Janet." And Bryson's in the building with his something to say. He says, "What's up, Ron? What's up, Chris? What's up, everybody? Happy Fantastic Four First Steps Friday. Welcome to the weekend." Our pop commentator, Mr. Bryson.
Yes. I'm telling you, he needs his own little section to come on, even if it's just for like 2 minutes to do what's in the news. Speaking of what's in the news,
I don't think Bryson likes the camera.
Okay, here, Bryson. Was it Access Hollywood or Entertainment Tonight? No, I think it's Access Hollywood. They just got canceled for the third time. So now they're all Access. I believe it's Access Hollywood. They just got canceled. Yeah. So this is the third time though. So they are off of TV now, and it's going to only be available on a digital network starting sometime in September.
Will they be on Substack like everybody else?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Everybody's on Substack. That's where everyone seems to run to. I see Kaz says they are going straight to their destination, not stopping on the way. Exactly. I don't.
Sorry, it's E-News. E-News.
Oh, E-News. I was like, yeah. Access Hollywood been.
Yeah. Canceled after 34-year run on NBC Universal restructures. They're only coming back on a digital platform. So they're no longer coming on TV. But this is, from what I'm saying, they said this is the third time that show had got canceled and moves around.
Kimmy says if you put more than $10,000 in a bank, it gets reported to you. Do you know who? Well, it's also I keep forgetting. It's 100,000? I do believe it's 100,000 that is insured. FDIC.
Yes. Anything over that, it's not.
Yeah, and if you transfer $10,000 or more, if someone writes you a check for $10,000 or more, it definitely is flagged. I remember that. Yes.
10,000
or more is flagged.
That happened to me last year. I think I told this story at the bank where I had to physically go in and show proof of all this stuff. And I was like, it's my money.
Could you imagine,
but it came from the government.
Lisa says no, it's 250,000 that is insured now. They changed it. Okay. And they also changed it from being now insured by the Federal Reserve. I do believe 3 or 4 weeks ago is now the government.
I wouldn't be surprised they put it under the U.S. Department of Education.
I don't know what the implications of that is, but someone can follow up on that. But I do believe it's been changed from the Federal Reserve to the United States government. So anyway, okay. Do we have any? Janet says, there's a lot of showcase money in Clinton Hill. DM me. Yes, Clinton Hill has a lot of money. People here have a lot of money. There's a lot of money in this neighborhood. I tell you, my neighbors are not living poorly at all.
No.
So anyway, let's see here. Let's go to Chris. Do you have any Focus Fridays that you want to share?
Yes.
I start my streak.
Just go to Joy Reid's page. If you're not following Joy Reid,
YouTube, or are we going to
Instagram?
Instagram, okay.
Go to her Instagram page, and I would like you to focus on the second row, the first image.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to the show. I love, Joy Reid is my favorite.
Yeah. And if you don't know, her username is Joy-Ann Reid on Instagram.
Yes, Joy-Ann Reid. And here we go. I'm going to post that put that on the screen. She is one of my favorite people in media. And also we have a Joy Reid connection because Dr. Tachi used to work with
correct.
Joy
Reid. Yeah.
Yeah, Joy-Ann Reid, yeah. Because she does prefer to be called Joy-Ann.
Yeah. And then since being let go from NBC or MSNBC, excuse me, right there.
The Sin
first
Dance?
one.
Skydance?
No, convicted U.S. felon to arrive in Scotland. I just love that these foreign countries are saying the things correctly that the United States media should be saying.
Americans are weak in this way.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I mean, every country has convicted their prime ministers. If their prime ministers committed a crime, they just simply put them in jail. They just
But look,
simply have a court and they go to jail.
this is the front page of their paper, and it says Republican leader who was found liable for sexual abuse and defamation will visit golf courses. Yes. There's
That's how it needs to
nothing.
be.
There's no false statements made in this cover.
Nothing.
Everything is true and can be backed up with facts.
And I heard that, I mean, is he there today, or did he arrive yesterday or
No,
today?
I think he's either coming today or tomorrow, because this is she posted this 2 hours ago.
Okay, because there's also some protests that are forming that they're like in Scotland. They don't want him there. They don't want him in Scotland.
I think he's either coming today or tomorrow.
There's a big protest scheduled for today in Scotland. I think it was. I was checking out what day. I don't know what date it is.
And they also mentioned at the bottom, don't give Trump the 2028 Open at his at the golf course there. So yeah, they're all over it, and I'm glad to see other countries holding his feet to the fire.
The rest of the world has moved on in a lot of ways. They're like this, and again, I will say it over and over again. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. Trump is a symptom of the country. The people that put him in office, the people that did nothing to stop him from going into office, this is who they are. This is America. Trump is America. Now, will America wake up? That's to be seen. But you cannot, and I will always say this, if I see someone morally wrong, I'm not hanging out with them. If I see them doing things that I think are sketchy, I ain't hanging out with them. You cannot cross your moral line, whatever that is. Whatever your moral line is, you can't cross it and feel good about it and say, I'm going to support someone that's totally against your core belief system. All those people that voted for this man, they are him. And I know I have a lot of Christian friends that voted for this guy. And they're like, oh, but he's a Nebuchadnezzar, and he's all these things. And they give me all kinds of biblical references of how great Trump is, and he's sent by God and all this stuff. I was like, I want to say some other words, but I'm like, you're off your rocker. You are him. You feel the way he feels. So anyway, I didn't want to. We're on Focus Friday, so we're gonna leave it like that. Exactly, Lisa. He doesn't even believe in God. I see. Lisa says I put a FF.
I'm looking.
Okay, we got that. The last episode is on September. Okay, so I have a couple. While you're looking for yours, I will share mine. I've been following a lot of people. I've been online a lot lately. And so I don't know if you guys have followed this young man. Some of you do, because I do see it on my page. His name is dasan.frazier, an actor. And I do believe he's a teacher and a bunch of other things. But his page is so much fun. And anyway, we'll just go through some of the page. But anyway, let me go back and share so that way you can see.
Lisa, can you just put it back in there? Because it's not showing up here.
So here it is, dasan.frazier, 386 followers. Onyx Frazier, also Onyx is his nickname. Love the game, Morehouse Man, business person, Straw on Netflix. He's also been in Law and Order, a couple of interesting, he's been in a couple of acting spots. And but I love the relationship between he and his mom. It's just refreshing to see this relationship. We're gonna go through one of them. It is him on Law and Order, and his family, friends. He does these different little mechanical pencil and different little lessons in his page. And but there's one that was really cool that was, oh, this is it. This is one that's really funny. Hey, do I got the mute? Let me get, sorry, my mute is on.
Straw to beyond the gates, y'all. We call that range. We call that versatility. My mama got tired of me acting a fool, y'all, so she done changed the channel. She done changed the channel on y'all. You see that, ma? You see that? You approve of this one, huh, ma? You feel me? Look at your boy. Look at your boy. Straw to beyond the gates, y'all. We call that range. We call that versatility.
His page is actually funny, and all the different people he's met over.
God is so good, y'all. Oh man, I can't even stop. I can't stop smiling right now, huh? Bro, I just did some legendary. Bro. God is so good. I can't stop smiling, bro. Like, as I debrief, like I know what I just did, right? I just did a scene with two legends, dog. And we ate. That's the thing. We just went out there and had fun, and that's how I know, like, God put me here for a reason, and that I'm supposed to be here. I can't stop smiling because this was so fun. And then Tyler Perry directing it. Huh? He right there. He like, no, go back. Do it like it's the pressure's on, but there's no pressure when you comfortable with what you in, and you comfortable and you trust in your confidence is in your abilities and what God give you. And hey, that's up. I don't got nothing to say. God, that's all God did.
I mean, his page again.
Why are you talking?
This is the Tyler Perry movie he's in with Taraji.
I asked you to prepare me for stuff like that. Stop talking to Taraji like that.
This not about Taraji, Mom. This about. You just try to get the money real quick.
Get the money and go then. Wait, that's for my daughter.
Oh, was he? Oh, he was the gunman in that.
He was the gunman in it. Yes.
Okay.
His mother is crazy.
He was gonna be doing all this. Stop! Fight her!
She got it! Apologize! She shot me! Apologize! I'm sorry, Mr. Rodney. I'm sorry. Number one on Netflix. Go watch Straw, y'all. She talking about apologize. She done shot me.
I mean, their relationship is so good. I mean, again, going through that, and then he teaches kids also. So it's really good to see that.
Hey, yo, what we got? Chicken noodle soup. Back in my day, we ain't had to get going. You know what I'm saying? We was carrying the common cold with chicken noodle soup and a soda on the side. Preferably the soda was. This is how we did it. We said, let it rain, I clear it out. Huh? Let it rain, I clear it out. Yeah. I don't know. It means music next to it, music out, something that you can say. We was like, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup. What is? You gotta grab that soda, that ginger ale. That's gonna cure the cold. You feel me? Stomach ache.
And then his mom.
Didn't go to high school together.
You just go through it. You'll see their relationship.
I'm following him.
Cool. And how many of you guys are following him already?
Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
No, because it's playing.
Oh.
Float like a butterfly. Standing against it all like Muhammad again. What we got?
The volume is loud.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Original name?
There you go.
Nice.
That's why we couldn't hear you.
The facts.
And I do have Elisa's, by the way.
Okay.
What else?
He refused to join the military during the Vietnam War.
Why?
Because of his religious beliefs and principles of social justice.
Nice. Which made him a powerful figure in the civil rights movement. Straight like that. Hey, let a game on me, let a game on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let a game. Let a game. Y'all hit that. I like that.
Perfection. I this was the most encouraging feed this week for me. I just loved it. So anyway,
Okay.
just wanted to share it with you all. I think you will love this. You know, this is funny. I know not to put Adrian on the spot, but he reminds me of Adrian in so many ways. This is Adrian and our relationship especially when Adrian was growing up. So, but this reminded me of Adrian, and I said, but I just love that I love the relationship he has with his mom, and they are so connected together. So there you have it. That's why I love this one. So,
all right. So here's Lisa. Here's Lisa's. It's Mehdi Hassan on IG.
Okay.
MEH.
Hold on a second. MEH.
DI. HAS.
HAS, right?
AN, yeah.
AN.
There he is right there.
There we go. This is another. Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Listen, he's had some good ones this week, especially calling these people out.
He is
good one, Lisa. Good one.
And I follow him on YouTube mainly. YouTube, and when he was on MSNBC, his show was one of the best shows on MSNBC. And again, this is when they did what's called the color purge. I'm calling it. Calling it, not them, but I'm calling it the color purge, because all of these people of color got kicked off of MSNBC, and their shows were not mediocre shows.
They were high-rated shows.
High-rated and full of information. But again, because he's a man of color from the Middle East, and he was also sharing his love for his views on the Palestinian conflict with God in Gaza, that it was not received well by certain viewers, and so they had to let him go. So which video is it? Is it a particular video you want us to see?
I think it might have been that one right there, the Jubilee debate, because there was one where he had a white fascist guy on. The guy lost his job after it aired, and I was so happy for it. I'm not sure which one it was.
Well, what was the most alarming thing about the debate? I mean, the most alarming thing about the debate is these people exist. Not just that they exist, they've always existed in the US. Let's not be naive. But that they're willing to say this stuff out loud now. Like, one guy claims to have lost his job, the fascist guy. I'm not sure how true that is. People are saying online he actually lost his job earlier. He's pretending that he was a free speech martyr. But most of them are fine. They'll all be fine. Some of them are grabbing new followers on social media. I looked at a couple of their accounts. They're loving the reaction they've had from their friends. It is very worrying. It is very alarming that we live in a country where you can now go on TV and say in front of millions of people, not condemn the Nazi Holocaust. That you can tell an American brown citizen that they have to get out of the country. They'll be the first to go. That is alarming. And I don't know how many times I can say this. We are living in a fascist moment in American history. For the complacent folks on the left who say, well, it's actually about economics. It's actually about poverty. It's actually about trade. No, it's very much about race and democracy. It's very much about a group of white supremacists and fascists who want to make America great again by making it white again and making it less democratic in the process. And we need to be very aware of that. Nadia Martini.
What? You thought I was gone? Oh no, you can't get rid of me that easily. I'm back with a whole new media company, in fact, my own. We're calling it Zeteo, the ancient Greek word that goes back to Socrates and Plato, which means to seek out, to inquire, to get to the truth. And that is the guiding principle behind my new media venture. Zeteo will bring you hard-hitting interviews and unsparing analysis that you won't find elsewhere. Shows, podcasts, op-eds, newsletters. We have it all. And it's not just me. I've been busy a la Nick Fury assembling an Avengers-style team of contributors, the kind of big names from media, activism, and Hollywood that will blow your mind. Now, you know I've never been afraid to ask the tough questions, and I plan to continue doing that, including right now. Will you join me and help build Zateo from the ground up by becoming a subscriber, a paid subscriber? Sign up below and let's change the news together, because it's time for a new media organization that isn't afraid.
And
Can I say something?
Is excellent.
What I'm loving about these people being let go by these networks is that they're not afraid to go out there and start their own. They've made good money working for these networks, and they're taking that money and reinvesting in themselves and doing the job that they were hired to do at these networks. Now that these networks are afraid to let them do the jobs.
Yes.
Joy Reid, Don Lemon, Mehdi Hassan. Love it. I wish that more journalists
Acosta.
Jim Acosta.
Yes.
I wish that what I would love to see is a mass exodus of journalists. Just get up and say, you know what? To hell with my contract, and leave and start their own, or become a part of these other networks that these people are starting, because this is what we need now moving forward. These networks don't want to support people that look like us. To hell with you. Because you know what's going to end up happening? They're going to lose all of that ad revenue, and they're going to end up having to shut down a lot of these networks because they don't have the money coming in. I mean, they're already, look at CBS. So that CBS Skydance just got approval by the FCC after the fact that they let go, what's the name from the Tonight Show? The Late Show, sorry. So that approval just went through.
Yes. Colbert.
So, you start letting go a lot of these people. You start getting rid of all the programming that has anything to do with quote unquote diversity or DEI. Guess what? You're going to lose your audience and your base. Your demographics are going to go down. Your ratings are going to go down. And then you're going to have to start canceling a lot of these shows, because guess what? No one's watching your damn programming. Let me tell you something. I'm at a point now where I have Paramount Plus. There are things on there that I watch, but you know what?
Yes.
I will be canceling our Paramount subscription. And you know what? The shows that will leave, we'll find another place elsewhere, and we'll just follow them wherever they go. If they decide just to do YouTube or whatever, we'll watch them there, because you know what? We can watch we as consumers have choices, and I will go where those other choices are. I don't need to stay with you. If you don't believe in who I am as a person, as an individual, fuck you. That one was for Gwendolyn. I got you, girl. I got you.
Where is Gwendolyn?
I know. She's driving. She said she's driving and listening.
Yeah. Okay, she's great. And make sure you hit the likes, y'all. that was priceless. But again, you're absolutely right. It's that we can put our money towards platforms that are for us, that want to inform us, that want to educate us. I don't want to be. This is the reason why I don't look at CNN any longer. I mean, the crap that is on CNN is ridiculous. That round table is pathetic.
Devices.
It's pathetic on
the
CNN.
Abby one.
Abby.
Yeah.
And I want to support homegirl. I want to support her, but I can't support her because they need to get rid of Scott.
Look, you know what? She's going along because she got a young baby and she needs to support her family. I listen. I can understand why some people stay, especially if you've got a contract. You don't want to break that contract, because let me tell you something. They will sue the shit out of you to get that money back. Then these no compete clauses won't even allow you to be able to go do your own thing. So, girl, let your contract run out, then leave like everybody else.
Kimmy Kim says something. What about Fire Sticks?
Yes, all those things. Fire Sticks, Apple TVs, Google Chrome, whatever. Wherever you can get other forms of media that other people are on, go use those things. You do not need traditional over-the-air or cable outlets to get your information from or your entertainment from. There are too many places now to get quality content that's not going to tone it down or subdue what you see. You know, go out there. There's so much out there. You don't need them.
Yeah.
ABC, NBC, MSNBC,
You don't
CNN.
need them any longer. And I have to tell you, I used to be a news junkie, and there's some people in my life that can tell you I
Same
was
here.
a news
Same here.
junkie, and I used to look at CNN, MSNBC. I would go through and look
All
at
day
Al
long.
Jazeera. I would look at BBC. I would look at all these platforms and consume the information and process. People like, when I'm in networking events, like I was in the one last night, we had a great time last night at the Manhattan Chamber event at the MasterCard headquarters yesterday. Beautiful event. They gave the food was excellent, the booze was excellent, everything. I only had a beer.
Was that out in Times Square?
No. That was another situation. So I ended up I ended up at the MasterCard headquarters in the city. And they had the most amazing. We had Manhattan Chamber. We sponsored it.
Right.
So I was, as you guys know, I'm one of the ambassadors to the chamber. So I get to walk around and talk to people, and hopefully make inform them that we're here to serve them, not the other way around. So yesterday I had this great conversation with a young lady who has a travel agency, and we were talking about, she had just gone to Namibia. I was like, guess what? I'm going to go there too. So we had a great conversation. And where I'm going with this, with the news, the reason I am, people say, you know a lot about a lot of things, is because I consume so much information in a given week.
Right.
I'm learning about photography. I'm learning about travel. I'm learning about the news, politics, geopolitics. I am very much alert of geopolitical events that are happening around the globe. So we were talking yesterday, and she was like, "Oh," she said, and we were talking about Namibia. And I said, yes, in Namibia, Russia's trying to drill and trying to, get their uranium, and the uranium that people are protesting, the country's protesting, people are protesting, but some people want it to happen because they need jobs. But we know that also that the water table, if they happen to contaminate it, it will spread, it will contaminate the water table, not only for Namibia, but for Botswana and Zimbabwe, and also South Africa. So we were just talking, but I can't spew out that kind of information unless I'm a news junkie, unless I'm studying all of these political climates that are happening, that when I'm in a networking event with people that are CEOs, own their companies, are well-versed travelers, my job is to know.
Yeah.
I am I mean, it just so happens that I do this with you guys on podcasts, here on this platform. But this was my life before I even became a YouTuber. I am a consumer of information. And so what I'm saying for you is that I used to be, my whole day was filled with information when I wasn't working and in between work or whatever. But now I have specific people that do the consuming for me.
Right.
And then I take a seat at their table, like the Joy Ann Reeds, or the Don Lemons, or Jim Acosta, or Rick Wilson from the Lincoln Project. All these people, I get to sit at their table, and they do all the, research and all that stuff. And then if I feel like I need to go further in learning something more, then I also do my own research. So they provide the table. And so I try to support these independent media platforms. So my job, what I would like to encourage everyone out there is to support media. The media that is out there, independent media, like the Don Lemons, the Joanne Rees, media, Mr. Hassan here, and
Mehdi
all the
Hassan.
people. Yeah. So, I mean, these are the people that are going out there where they're spending their resources. They are using their talents. They're using their connections in politics, their connections globally through ambassadors and presidents and prime ministers. And they're using all of their resources to
Here's
bring
something
to us something good at their table.
Let me add on to that, because we have to also look at, these are the people that have actually helped to build these networks to where they're at. When you start getting rid of these people, you're going to lose those viewerships. And, you know, everyone's just going to migrate over to where they are. And that's exactly what's happened. I mean, CNN, their polls have like dipped dramatically. I mean, when you look at people like us who used to watch religiously, CNN used to just be on during the daytime. Even if I'm not in a particular room, it was on in that room. I don't have CNN on any of my devices anymore. None of the apps, on the TVs,
Got rid of them.
on the phones, the tablets, nothing. Okay. Same thing with MSNBC. I don't necessarily watch the platform, but like I do subscribe to the podcast of the individuals that I like. It's like, you know, Rachel Maddow, and then, you know, a few others. But we don't need these networks anymore. They've outlived their usefulness to us, because we don't. They're not for us anymore. So we're not for them.
There you go. And so here's Lisa put in the chat here comment. She says, sorry, I missed that one. There it is. The phenomenal Tracy Ellis Ross has a solo travel show that came out today on Roku. It's not technically a FF, but I can't wait to watch it. Her style is everything. And I have to tell you, I am with Lisa on it. So here we go. Here's with, I love her. She's one of my favorite people in Hollywood. If there's any people that I follow and love, is wonderful Tracy Ellis Ross.
She recently brought back all the ladies from Girlfriends to do a commercial with her.
Really?
Yeah, it might be on her feed, actually.
I mean, she has 11.3 million followers. Solo traveling with Tracy Ellis Ross, now streaming on the Roku channel. So I'm going to be tuning into that. And what I love about her is she is so down to earth. I mean, a lot of people got offended when Michelle Obama and her brother interviewed her, and she was talking about how she dates younger men, and she said, this is what I do. Hey, people can't, people can do what they want to do, but I love her platform. I love her platform.
I took my first solo trip when I was either 24 or 25, and something clicked. I'm responsible for my own happiness. Join me as I follow my heart, go to beautiful places, wear pretty clothes, and enjoy my own company.
I love it.
I took my first solo trip when I was...
Don't mind me. I'm the founder, CEO, and owner of Pattern Beauty. I've had a long travel day. I'm at the Charles de Gaulle Airport. I got 2 hours of sleep.
Look at the hair.
Bullshit.
Go to her main feed.
Oh gosh. Yes.
Scroll down. Keep going.
This was beautiful. I had to say, look at that.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
They were husband and wife on television.
Yeah.
Beautiful picture there. Next, going on.
Keep going. I think it's the next one more. Keep going. One more. Right there. Girlfriends. Click on that video.
There's an arrival of a special guest.
I just love black girl magic. I love it.
Chili chill. Okay, it looks so good.
They all look so good. They look like they have not aged at all. Black don't crack.
They look amazing. But again, her page is so good. Again, now this is truly, it covers all of it. Informs, encourages, and inspires.
Yeah.
All three on her page. I mean, she is doing it and doing it well.
And been doing it for decades.
Yes.
Been doing it for decades.
I mean, she has totally set her own, a lot of kids that have famous parents still are somehow connected to their parents. Most people a lot of people don't even know she's Diana Ross's daughter.
Yeah. Because
she's totally set her own identity.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, listen, with that, Ron, I'm going to bow
yes,
out.
You have to go. Is it time? Is it time?
It's 12 o'clock. Just right now.
Well, you know what? I'm going to leave with you. I'm going to leave with you. But again, Kelly says they look amazing, and I see all the smiles and happiness. And Lisa says, I added Roku app to my smart TV. You don't need to have Roku. You can do it exactly straight. You can add it. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I think we've done some those. We gave you a couple of good ones today. And everyone, and Lisa participated, Chris participated, and I participated. So there you have it. It is Focus Friday. I will see you guys tonight in game night. And now I'm going to let Chris go because I know he's going to do his thing. See you, buddy. And
have a good one. Have a great
join
weekend.
Our email list. Make sure you go to Ron Lewis Photos .com, and then make sure it'll just pop up on the screen to join the email listing, because I will start being more dedicated to my email list as I began to pull into traveling and going places. I have more time. I'm not so geared to clients, but now to you as an audience. So I will really be able to focus on you as an audience, as a community, so that I will be definitely using my email more. Also, event photographer. While I'm here in New York and while I'm here around the country, I am here for event photography. If you're looking for an event photographer for your corporate event or your residential or family event, I am a event photographer. Slide into my DMs. And also, as we do every day, make sure I want to say thank you to our Patreon members. You always support us. You keep us going. Thank you for those that support. If you want to become a Patreon member, it's more than just supporting. I give back on that platform. So make sure you support. If you want, go to Ron Lewis Photos on Patreon. Also, I just want to say thank you again. Also, one of our biggest Patreon members is the Rolling Clouds, and thank you for supporting what we do here. And they are coming soon. They are a cigar company, and ran by two amazing Black women. Okay, and last but not least, I just want to remind you guys that in August 16th, 2025, there is the World Photography Day here in Brooklyn. And if you are a photographer, curator, writer, model, musician, collector, graphic artist, gallery owner, journalists, actors, actresses, and all of the people who use photography, we are having a big event at the Brooklyn Museum, in front on the steps of the Brooklyn Museum, on August 16th to celebrate World Photography Day. So make sure you show up, and that's where we are, guys. So thank you so much for joining me on this platform. I love you, and have a great weekend. Again, tonight is game night, so we'll be doing our game night at 11:30, and then I'll share some stuff with you guys, because that's really the core group there, the Night Owls. We'll be together playing our Wordle, New York Times games, Wordle, what is it? Wordle, Connections, and also our Spelling Bee. So join us as we do that this evening. I see here Bryson says also he wants to say, everybody stay cool. We got heat wave the next couple of days. We have a heat wave coming into New York next week, and it's going to be near 97 today. And Fifi says, Mom is hooked on game night after one viewing. Yes, this is what we do here. Game night is always fun. We have lots of fun. And I think we got it all. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing your focus your Friday focus, Friday feature. And thank you guys for joining us today. Have a wonderful weekend. I have work to do. I have to edit photos for my client from last night, and I had a wonderful time. But I'll tell more. I'll show you guys pictures from that tonight. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, guys, have a great day. Love you, and see ya later. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. I would love to hear from you. Thank you again. Until I see you next time.